Let's start in downward facing dog. Bring your hands to the top of your mat, shoulder width apart. Tuck your toes under and lift your hips, sending them high towards the back corner of your mat. We'll center in our practice in this pose. So take a few moments to take some slow, deep breaths in and the slow, deep breath out. Maybe sighing it out, letting your body sink and relax. Find whatever movement feels good in your body today. Maybe walk your feet out, marching your dog. Find a place where you can settle in stillness in downward facing dog. Come forward into plank. Hold here for 3, 2, 1. And exhale, release your body to the ground. Come on up onto your elbows into a Sphinx pose. Letting your chest extend through the window of your arms, while your hip bones are planted and rooted into the ground. Exhale and just turn your head and look over your right shoulder. Bring your head back to center and then look over your left shoulder. Coming back to center. Release your Sphinx, come back to your hands and push back to tabletop. From here, let's take a couple of cat and cows. Inhale, release your belly and look up. Exhale, round your spine and look in. Inhale. Exhale. Last time, inhale. Exhale, round and push back to downward facing dog. Inhale and send your right foot to the sky in a down dog split. Reach through that heel of your lifted foot and really send it energetically towards the back wall. Exhale, bend your knee and open your hip. Feeling a stretch into your right hip and hip flexor. Again, continuing to find any movement that feels good. Maybe rolling your hip and ankle. Straighten your foot. And exhale, draw your knee into your nose, squeeze it in tight, and plant your right foot at the top of your mat. Releasing your left knee into a low lunge. Plant your left arm, and inhale, sweep your right arm high to the sky, sinking into a twist in this position. Exhale, release your arm, and we'll move through this. Inhale, sweep your arm up and high, twist. Exhale, release your arm down. Inhale, sweep up, look up. Exhale, release down. Good. Bring your hands up to your front knee. You can interlace your fingers, rest them on your knee. Feel your hips sink and drop towards the floor. Good. Inhale, and we'll back a little bit out of this pose so that your knees are stacked over your hips are stacked over your knee. Bring your right foot in a little bit until it's also at a 90 degrees, so you're more upright and less lunging into the hip. Take your left hand to your hip and inhale, sweep your right arm to the sky. Look up, and from here, add a little back bend through your chest. If this feels good, you can drop your left hand down, reach it behind you, and see if you can find your left heel. getting deeper into that back bend. Good. Inhale, come back up and plant your hands. Return to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath here. Other side, inhale your left foot skyward. Reach through that left heel. Exhale, open your hip, stretch and bend. Moving again, maybe some hip circles, maybe ankle circles. Inhale, straighten, and exhale, pull in tight and step to the front, releasing your back knee. Good. Plant your right hand, and again, we'll sweep your left hand high into a twist. Gaze follows your hand. Exhale, release back down. Inhale, reach forward and sweep up. And exhale, release down. Last one like this. Inhale up. And exhale back down. Bringing your hands back up to your front knee. Coming into your lunge with your hands gently pressing against your knee to feel your hips sink and your chest open. Come back out of this, stacking your hips over your knee, bringing your left knee in so you are at 90-degree angles in your joints. Right arm to the hip, and inhale, left high. From here, reach your chest to the sky. Let your head and neck fall back just to a comfortable position. Bicep in line with your ear. Maybe drop that right hand, walk it back and see if you can find your right heel and use that connection to enhance this back bend. Good. Exhale, come on up. Release your hands down and step back into a downward facing dog. Good. Come to your knees and we'll come into a child's pose. You can keep your knees either together or split them to the side of your mat. Release your upper body down. Let your arms extend long, or you can bring them by your sides if that feels better. Just let your head and belly relax and sink into your mat. We'll close out our practice here in child's pose, taking a few relaxing breaths in this restorative pose. When you're ready, slowly make your way back up to seated. And as you're ready, you can move about your day. Thanks so much for doing this practice with me today. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing to my channel and leave a comment below letting me know what you liked. I release new videos every Monday. I hope to see you next week. Thanks a lot.